This is Daria Shabbat with Corporate Profile reporting on the news for Monday, June 3rd, 2013. Today in the news, Michael Douglas blames oral sex for his throat cancer. There is trouble for the IRS following a report of excessive conference spending, and EU regulators impose fines on generic drug makers. Actor Michael Douglas says that his throat cancer was caused by a virus he contracted by performing oral sex on women, a claim that a doctor called dubious. The Guardian newspaper published an interview today in which Douglas blamed cunnilingus for contracting the grave disease that he was diagnosed with in 2010. The 68-year-old Michael Douglas has been free of cancer for more than 2 years after receiving extensive chemotherapy and has returned to acting. He told the newspaper his cancer had been caused by having contracted the human papillomavirus, also known as HPV, which he said led to cancer. Dr. Michael Brady, who specializes in sexual health as medical director of the Terrence Higgins Trust, told the Associated Press that oral sex could have contributed to Douglas's cancer, but that it was difficult to pinpoint a single cause. He pointed out that Douglas had been a smoker and a drinker, two factors that are the most common causes of oral cancer. The only question remains now is, where did the HPV virus come from? The IRS, already under fire after officials disclosed that the agency targeted conservative groups, faces increased scrutiny because of an Inspector General's report that it spent about $50 million to hold at least 220 conferences for employees between 2010 and 2012. The department issued a statement Sunday saying the administration had already taken aggressive and dramatic action to reduce conference spending. 3 congressional committees are investigating. A Justice Department criminal investigation is underway, and President Barack Obama has replaced the IRS acting commissioner, while 2 other top officials have stepped down. It's always good to see when taxpayers' money is going to good use. And talking about scams in this world, European regulators will clamp down on pay-for-delay deals in the pharmaceutical sector this month, fining Denmark's Lundbeck and 8 other generic drug manufacturers for limiting access of cheaper products to the market. Following an inquiry launched in 2009, the European Commission, the EU's antitrust regulator, will impose a significant fine on Lundbeck and lesser fines on Germany's Merck and 7 smaller drug firms. The fines highlight the determination of EU and US regulators to break agreements that involve brand-name drug companies paying generic manufacturers not to deliver cheaper drugs to the market, a process that ultimately harms consumers. I'm Daria Shabbat with Corporate Profile. Make sure to visit our website at corporateprofile.com for more top stories from around the world, as well as interesting business profiles. Post your comments, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter.